Hey guys, what's going on? This is your boy Aries from Aries Game Productions, and I am joined again with my boy Mondo from Modification Gaming.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, so we're gonna be jumping right back into just some random gameplay from Kingdom Hearts 2. Um, so we are actually about to go see Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
If you haven't seen the new Christopher Robin movie, it's actually pretty dope.
Okay, I gotta say, I saw it and I thought it was okay, but it felt very one note the entire time.
Yeah.
Like if you're playing a musical instrument and you just play B flat the entire time, that's what it felt like.
There.
I'm glad you appreciate that joke. But yes, yeah, I don't know. It wasn't my favorite, but I do think that they freaking Ewan McGregor, freaking Obi-Wan Shinobi was on that.
Yes.
You know, that's my name on a Star Wars: Old Republic back in the day. So I was very proud of that when I named that.
Obi-Wan Shinobi.
Obi-Wan Shinobi. I'm surprised no one actually ever thought about that one before. So.
I've heard of Obi-Wan Ginobili. For a Mana Ginobili.
Ginobili.
Oh my gosh. Let's see.
How's your day been today, Aries?
It's been pretty dope. Probably for everybody who is enjoying following my content, I'm actually thinking about going and getting moved into a new place.
Yeah.
So that will probably mean I'll definitely be able to stream a lot more. As far as getting some content going there, which I'm actually super excited about.
I mean, you freaking have Kingdom Hearts about to start coming out, so...
Yes, Kingdom Hearts 3, guys. It is literally...
Are you doing a Let's Play of it?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So
I'll definitely check it out when I'm out of class. How long is the stream going to be? Because I know you have work.
Yeah, not sure how long it'll be. It'll probably end up being it'll be a pretty good video, probably, actually. But,
like 2 to 3 hour videos, maybe.
Yeah. Because we're gonna try to put as much time as I possibly can.
Well, gotcha, man. That'd be really cool. I'm excited to watch. I'm not picking it up just because I'm just gonna watch you play, and I think it's gonna be fun if we enjoy it. You know, because I want to watch you play it, and as you're playing it, I can ask you questions and we can explain what's going on and stuff. So that'd be pretty nice.
Pretty nice.
But I'm actually studying right now as I'm watching your stuff. I'm looking over my legal issues class notes. So we're studying the law and the different government branches, and you know how a trial works and all that good stuff. So.
Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta go do something, but we'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Ding 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 dong. But yeah, no, Kingdom Hearts. I'm telling you what, it's a very, very awesome game. If you never really played the games before, I highly recommend that you pick them up. But don't get me wrong, it's not. They're very. These games came from the PS2. So they're very, I am no outdated is the right word. They're very simplistic in its controls, but it's very lucrative in its combat. It sounds very weird how I just put it, but literally, it's not just cookie cutter A, B to C and you beat the boss. Sometimes you're gonna have to, like for instance, Donald be your healer. Sometimes you need to pick up the healing and help your teammates out. I mean, it's a pretty it can get pretty strategic at times as well. You can't just button mash and hope for the best, because you will literally get your butt handed to you in a gift basket, and I don't think anyone likes that. So, but I'm really excited for Aries to come to start the Kingdom Hearts 3 Let's Play. I don't know if he's going to start it immediately that night or what, because I know he works at night, and he gets off kind of not really late, but so you never really know. But definitely be checking in, and definitely subscribe, like, and comment with Aries Gaming Productions. This dude, I'm telling you what, we're probably going to be doing more videos of just us talking and chatting. Definitely talking about anime, talking about anything nerdy, anything along those lines of Star Wars, like we love that stuff. We love discussing it, and we love, you know, if anyone wants to come in and chat and leave a question or a comment, join the convo, hey, always a grat Tim. So, but yeah, I think he had to go do something, but I'm just here talking and, you know, doing what I do best and being a chatty Cathy. But, anywho. But there's a lot of stuff that's going down in the gaming world right now. I don't know if anyone, if you don't really have a good news outlet when it comes to gaming, or, you know, of the, I call it the nerd fandom, definitely check out Layman Gaming, or Yang Yao, or Yang Ya. Definitely great YouTube channels that keep you up to date with actually what's going on in the gaming world, and actually provide you with sources and different points of view and all that. And Aries is back.
Oh yeah, talking about Yonggi, yeah.
I was talking about just, I was just chatting while you were gone, but oh, we're at freaking Beast Castle.
Oh
yeah. Does Beast remember you from the first game in this game?
Yeah, he does, but Zaldin is messing with him currently, I think. Oh, lost the team. Got him.
Nice. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. Part of me really wants to get the new Resident Evil 2, but I just don't have time for it right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I have too much stuff going on in, you know, the real world right now, that I just do not have time to devote that amount of effort into a Let's Play right now. I really want to, don't get me wrong. I really, really, really want to, but I just got a Nintendo 2DS XL, actually, so been loving on that and playing. I don't know how you stream games on the DS. I think it's a weird way you have to do it. You can't just stream it on YouTube or anything like that, so you have to plug it up to like a... honestly, I have no idea how you do it, so if I could do Let's Plays with DS games, that would be freaking awesome.
Yeah,
but
nice.
You can't. But some people can, but I can't. I don't have the stuff for it. But yeah, I've been playing. I beat Fire Emblem Awakening. Literally got so broken that no one could touch my main character, and then the final boss came around, and like I turned from like a tactician, the strategist class, the grandmaster one, to a hero class because I like different. I didn't like the armor. I like to look cool when I play the games. You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't feel like I look good, like I don't want to be that class. But then I went to the sniper class, which is the freaking archer, and like literally went to the final boss with Lucina, my waifu, my all in all.
The true waifu, yeah.
The true waifu. You can't just play that game and not marry Lucina. If you do, like, what's wrong with you? Come on. Or you marry Cordelia. You know, either is good, great choices. But anyway, Lucina is definitely the best choice. It's just freaking Crom's daughter. But yeah, so that's out of the way. Trying to think. But I beat that. Literally at the very end of the game, with Lucina on my back, we both charged into the main boss, and we literally, she hit him for the first time, and then I sniped him, and that was it. Roll credits. Because like that's supposed to be a really big fight, and you're just fighting all these freaking Pegasus Knights, just trying to survive and all that. But I literally just run up to him in the middle, and I just snipe him, and that's it. So, what do we learn? Robin can easily become the most broken character of all human history.
Yes.
So yeah. Press that triangle, baby. Come on.
This is probably one of the most annoying parts of this. And there we go.
What
Wake
would
her
make
butt
the
up.
game better? QTE sequences.
I love how Donald and Goofy are just like chilling in the background. They're like, well, we gotta move her. Alright, this is definitely, from my last speedrun, it was definitely one of the best fights in the game. One of the most deceptively fun. There we go, yeah.
My friend actually just got in a wreck. It was not a big one. She had a deer, basically.
Oh my god.
And, yeah, no, she's okay. But, she was like, I wonder if the deer's dead. I said, well, you drive a heavy piece of machinery. So it's probably still alive, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably back home with Bambi and all that. Rip.
Speaking of rip.
Did you ever do a speed run of this? Because this just looks really similar to Kingdom Hearts 1.
I did,
You
yeah.
did do a speed run in Kingdom Hearts 2, but you didn't finish it.
No, I didn't. Because I think I was going to try to do a deathless run of it, but that pretty much got stomped out from the very beginning. This one's just kind of just for enjoyment. So it's probably like a half speedrun, half me just kind of messing around.
Yeah. I don't know. We're talking about the gaming world and all that. EA has continued to show it's really inept, and they just need to. There's a thing in the good book called the Exodus, and I think that's just what needs to happen. I think the Red Sea needs to part, and BioWare needs to free itself from EA's clutches, and all those businesses that are quality need to go off on their own. And even though they may not have EA's backing, they at least have the backing of the fans, which, don't get me wrong, the fans back you, then the people will back you. But I just think that the people in charge of all the finances and how much money the gaming community is making and all that, I think they have no idea what actually, they have no idea what they're talking about. And obviously they have money, so I mean, they probably know about money and all that, but they don't understand how the gaming community functions as a whole, and they don't really respect the gaming community as a whole. And they shut down all these companies. EA, literally, people are like, EA is not that bad. EA has such a track record that they have done so many poor and terrible things that people literally don't remember everything they've done bad in the world. They don't remember it all because there's been so many things to, microtransactions, to sell, gaming that, I'm trying to think of the freaking games, like mobile games that literally are absolute, garbage fest level of egregious in terms of money, and they've been doing this for many years. And EA has been voted the worst company multiple times in the freaking world. I don't know if it's in the world or the US, but literally it's pretty shocking.
Yeah.
So what blows my mind is that you have investors that are still putting money. Here's the thing, I can't remember that it's EA is it's basically a corporation. Basically, if you think about it, I actually have the notes here for my class. There's many types of corporations, but you can buy stocks and you can become shareholders into this company. And $10, that's what's happening, man. And when people sell their shares in the company, the price goes down, right? Well, excuse me, no, that's not correct. Well, actually, no. If you sell your shares, doesn't the price increase to buy the shares, or is it the other way around? It decreases. No, it decreases because if people because they take their money out of it, it decreases because it's not as it decreases. Excuse me, I had a little brain fart there. So, now you're looking at EA, but here's the thing: you have so many people that just want to make money as much as they can. So when people sell their stocks into a company, they want to immediately buy those stocks at a cheaper price, and it's almost as if a kid stole from the cookie jar the kid like gets maybe like a stern talk, but then the kid ultimately doesn't get grounded and he goes back to doing exactly what he was doing. That's literally how it works, and it's kind of sad. So honestly, I don't know what the future holds. Really and truly, I think that EA. Look, EA probably has a lot of people that work for it. I'm not saying the whole mentality that EA as a whole is evil. I don't believe that at all. I believe that it's the people in charge that don't know how to treat people. All they care about is making money. But the thing is, they've made more money on microtransactions in FIFA than most of the stuff they've made with other games without microtransactions. People don't understand that's how much money they flipping make all the time based on microtransactions. And they've learned that, hey, if we can include this into a game, then we should do it. And they just don't care anymore. They want to literally bleed water from a stone. They want all the water. They want to squeeze it out as much as they can when there's not much money to give. And people will do it because, one, people have gambling problems, which a lot of people don't think it's a big deal. And I said, you're an absolute idiot if you don't think that's a problem, because it is. Because loot boxes is a form of gambling. Anywho, you're seeing literally the devil of the gaming industry, and that is EA. And anyone related to what EA does is the devil, in my opinion. Not trying to get religious up in here, but if you look at it from that point of view, honestly, it's kind of shocking how similar, you're talking about sin and all that, how just accurate EA just represents that. I really and truly don't believe, I think they believe in doing the bare minimum, and the less you can do and the more you can increase your revenue, that's what they'll do. That's what any company will do, and you're literally losing. And there's a few companies left that still care about, you know, good quality content. Nintendo actually just released news saying that they canceled Metroid Prime 4, the new Metroid game they're going to be working on, because it just was not what it should be. And they're actually giving the license to the people who actually made the other Metroid games in the past. But they literally came out and said, "Hey guys, this game was not what it should be, and like we're canceling it." Which shows how mature of a company they are. That they're willing to admit the things they have done wrong, and not really done wrong, but like if it's not quality content, they're not going to sell it to you. You know what I mean? Like that's what a good company that cares about its fans is about. And EA has proven that they don't care. You cannot convince me that they care about the fans. Like if you try to convince me, you better have ample argument and proof and research to back your claim, because it's just not. It is a fact that EA does not care about its community. It's a fact with how the games they have developed. Now listening to the fans of what we really want from them, buying studios, then closing them down, and saying that, oh, the game just wasn't what it should be, so we're going to close it down. No, sorry, that's just really not. I don't think buying out and trying to become a monopoly in the gaming universe and closing down studio just because a game is not what it should be, that's horrible. And people lose their jobs over it. I don't know, man. Evan, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's just not right. Like, if just the economics of it is just skewed. Just
definitely skewed.
Horrifically skewed. And just because like people and that's the stuff like people count on for like their livelihood and like for like the company's success, for the people who are wanting to do stuff with the company's success. It robs them of any chance to do that.
I agree. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like people I feel like know better too. They'll still be like, well, you know, it's EA. Like, you know, we expect it from them. No, you don't have to expect it from them because you are their customer. Like, you are the one that gets to tell them what you would like. Not the other way around.
Like, it's almost as if all of this is a terrible analogy to make, and like it's definitely not immediately like the same analogy that you can. It's not. I wouldn't say it's completely the same, but it's almost like the, I really don't know if I can say it, but like school shootings. How many times it's happened? How many times that, you know, literally there are kids that they're being interviewed by news channels. They're saying, hey, you know, I was just expecting if the kid was this, that, and the other. Like, they become complacent. It's been made into a joke. It's like almost like Bethesda when their games are full of bugs. They literally cannot, like, they make funny jokes. Even in their own press conference, they say, well, I heard on the internet that our games have a few bugs. You know, it's on the internet, so it has to be true.
Oh my god!
That's not even funny. That's actually pretty not right that they are okay with making jokes like that.
Like that's an actual fact of your game. They just might be trash.
Yeah,
and it's not a good thing.
That's yeah, I agree, and it blows my mind. That's the mentality. Is if they can make their problems a joke, then everyone else treats it like a joke, and they say, like, "Oh, they're just making jokes. You know, you don't be so sensitive." Like, no, literally, they're a freaking multi-million-dollar company that makes billions of dollars, and you're telling me that's okay that they can be super unprofessional like that? Like, come on. So, it's definitely it's anyone's opinion, whatever. It's fine. I'm not going to judge you for your opinion, but like again, all I care about is quality gaming. Quality. That's all I care about. That's all I've ever cared about. And there's only a few. I'm just tired of seeing licenses being completely. What part? Oh, what the crap?
Yeah.
What?
So fun fact.
Because when you said that, I see like a few. I see a few seconds later.
Yeah. My God.
Did he just get hit multiple times and just he died himself?
No. So that was Anti-Sora. And
yeah, I don't get the drive forms very well. But.
So that usually happens if you abuse your drive form too much. That'll happen. But apparently we've done that a little too much during this little playthrough, and you're actually supposed to just get slaughtered in that, but we had him down to so much little health that it didn't matter. So if we could just disown him right there.
So like if you use your drive forms too much, you become that?
Yep.
So that's what that is. Okay, so if you become that,
because apparently the creators of the game,
this is your castle.
They already knew that drive forms were busted, so they basically gave you a penalty for abusing it, and that's the penalty.
But like even that form's still pretty busted.
Yeah, except you can't really do a whole lot in that form just besides press one button. It's essentially your punishment for using that form. You get to press one button for the rest of like 30 seconds.
Oh, rip my soul.
We're level 18. Okay. I can
Did you know that regulations are not the law, but they're enforced by the law? That include penalties for violations.
No.
Like, it's in the executive branch. A regulation is a rule and an administrative code issued by the government agencies at all levels of the government, which is municipal, county, state, and federal. But it's not the law, but they can still enforce it. How does that make sense?
I don't know.
Spoiler alert, it doesn't.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you're a fucking idiot. Nah. I don't know the next time when I'll do a video, to be honest. Talking about YouTube and all that. I don't know. I can't explain it. I enjoy playing the Far Cry. That was really fun. I think I got a lot of people excited about it. But I just don't know, man. If there's one game, if I would do a playthrough of, like completely beginning to finish, it would either be Cyberpunk or it would be the Mountain Blade Bannerlord. When that game comes out, it's over. Like, let me explain Mountain Blade Bannerlord. So, me and Ares actually did a video or two on that. I don't think Ares did a video for himself, but I did it on my channel.
Yeah, I did do one for
and
myself.
We did, yeah, you did one piece? Okay, so we did that on Mountain Blade Warband, and it was the funnest crap, in my opinion. I enjoyed it. Even the multiplayer is kind of fun, except there's a lot of just people that abuse it, and you can't really moderate that very well. on consoles versus PC, because you can have administrators who come in and can just kick people out if they're being stupid. But yeah, it's pretty bad. But the matches that we did are actually kind of fun. But anywho, in Mount & Blade in general basically is this. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 6 factions in this big open world, right? This is the original Mount & Blade. And you have a choice. You can start your own faction by building up your band of merry men or whatever. And it's basically Total War gaming, like the tactics, the tactician type gaming strategy. But then again, you are playing as your own character. Like, you are controlling the battles, but you're fighting in them yourself. So like, you're not just like point and click do that. You are literally controlling everybody while you are fighting with them in the field, which is pretty freaking awesome. And that's all cool. And you can fight for the other factions. If you don't want to start your own, which is totally fine, you could totally work for another faction and become a vassal, own your own castle, and just build your army and just try to conquer the entire map. It's a sandbox game, basically. Well, Mount & Blade Bannerlord is the same way, but they're adding a whole crap ton of things to it. Like, you can actually, you can get married in the first game, but it's pretty pointless. There's not really a lot you can do with it. It's pretty lame. But in this game, you can have kids. And there's a thing called the Dynasty system, if I remember if that's actually what the system's called, but you can do dynasties, hopefully, where you can have a kid, and like that kid basically grows up with you and stuff as you're still doing your thing. And if you die, and it's a game mode, you can program in the settings. If you die, like when you get executed or whatever in the main game, you start playing as the kid.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
Is that not cool as crap?
That's the best aspect of the entire thing.
Yeah, and that's insane. Like, I did not think they could do something like that, but they can. I don't know if like other characters in the world will be able to marry each other and then have kids as well. I don't know how that works, but probably that's how it does work. I mean, that game is still in development. It should be coming out at the end of this year, hopefully. That's the one game everyone wants above everything else right now, is that. Anywho, so everyone's pretty excited about this game, and like for me, I'm gonna be the most bad A warrior of all time, and just have my wife and have my kid trained. Maybe I'll start a Spartan society or something. I don't know if that's actually how it will work. Hopefully, you can like customize your own troops and like how they look and stuff. That'd be pretty awesome. I hope they add that, because different mods added that into the PC version. But having it on PC, be able to do mods. Like, there's a mod they're working on right now. Some of the fans are working on. It's a Witcher 3 for that game. Like, it's a Witcher 3 conversion mod, which changes it to Witcher, which is pretty freaking insane. So that'd be pretty fun. Star Wars, doing that one. It's crazy what all they can do with it. So yeah, that's the one game I'm thinking. If I ever did a full-on playthrough and just play the crap out of it, it would be that. But as of right now, there's just really nothing that gets me kind of excited, like in terms of gaming, other than Cyberpunk and that game. So. It's a big year for gaming, too. There's a lot of big games coming out, I believe, this year.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Other than Kingdom Hearts, there's a lot of top-tier stuff. Freaking the new Metro comes out, Rage 2, freaking Far Cry, the new one. Even though the Rage 2 and Far Cry look the exact same.
We're gonna try to do the mini trick here. Mini trick.
Oh, you freaking just push her, right?
Yeah. Let's go. We just... wax everybody right there.
That is so freaking hilarious.
Keep pushing. Yeah. Get away from Minnie.
She's like, Mickey, he's touching me.
Wax. Okay.
Wax. Nah, but I don't know what the future holds. Definitely, I think, Aries, I need you to be real right now, alright? Like, 100% honesty. Are you a fan of the PS4 or the Switch better? Or which one's your favorite?
Just one moment.
I have to say overall PS4 for right now still.
Okay, fair.
Because
but
the only
what
reason,
about
the
all the
only
new
reason
games
that
on the Switch?
Yeah, the only reason I invested in the Switch is probably just because of,
Smash.
yeah, it was probably just because of Smash, just because I have been such a big fan of it over the years, and I'll probably continue to support that series no matter what, as long as they don't really screw it up. Like, if they pulled some, like, EA stuff on it where, you know, you had to buy all the 64 characters for, like, you know, $5.99, I would probably stop doing it, but, so far they haven't done stuff like that, so that's been pretty refreshing, and, because I'm pretty sure Sakurai knows that, like, he could probably get away with doing, like, some of them like that, but not all of them, just because he's Sakurai. He can pretty much do whatever he wants to. But,
you know the one game that, like, if I had the computer to do it with, that I would play a lot? Have you heard of Star Citizen?
yeah.
Have you seen the new stuff on it here recently?
Not recently.
Oh my dude, it looks amazing. Like, you just need to look up some videos for yourself on it. Like, I'm not, it's insane. Like, I think how the armors you can get look amazing. It's so sci-fi and it's so just, oh, it's awesome as crap. There's you know, regular machine, like there's regular bullet guns and stuff, and there's, I forgot what that's called, it's like a terminology. Ballistic guns, and there's also energy guns. There's different heavy artillery. You can, like, you had to land on planets, like in certain, like, airports and, like, in hangars. It's like a sci-fi game, obviously. You can buy different ships, and, like, this guy, they did a mission where they had a team of 20 guys, and, like, one guy drove the ship, and, like, it's like, all right, Marines, get ready to funnel out. Go, 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 go. And they all rush in the building, they all get in the elevator, and they're all, like, doing squad-based maneuvers and stuff. It's so cool, and they're all super, like, futuristic sci-fi, like, outfits and armor, and it's so
here
cool.
Here comes one of your favorite worlds.
Oh, the old style.
Yep, Timeless River.
Okay.
Again, this is one of my favorite worlds. Like, it just, I love just how far we've come in terms of cartoons and just. Another thing I think about, why does this game even freaking exist? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, this game exists. Like, this game exists. Like, the world.
Let's go get all the chests, yeah.
Here's a question, Aries. Do you know what a precedent is in terms of, not president, but precedent?
Yeah.
Nice. Basically, it's it's a prior reported opinion. Basically, if one trial basically set this precedent, like if one guy did this, then this is the, you know, this is the word. This is how it's going to end.
Left right there.
There's two types. There's binding and persuasive. Binding is if it's the same case, you use the previous precedent, and you don't have to really do a trial for it. You still can, but you know, they're using the previous precedent that it's the same type of case, so it's going to be the same type of outcome. And persuasive, it's like you're still using a different case, but like it's kind of similar. You're trying to establish that the law is similar to what's being broken. You know, I'm kind of doing this type of study, so. There's common law, there's case law, which is a legal cases decision, there's common law, which is a collective body of case laws that establish precedent for future cases. It's actually really cool. So, sorry, I'm done talking about stupid stuff.
Alright, let's see if we can beat this thing.
You know what we should play sometime soon?
What's that?
PlanetSide 2.
Yeah.
Let's see, player count, let's do PS4. Player count on PS4 Plant Side 2.
Hello there.
Sorry. Why is it? There's like no freaking frick. Okay, come on.
Ooh, nice.
You can't
That's
even look that
actually
up.
one
Why
of
is
the
there not a concurrent player count?
That's one of the few times I've actually done that mission once without dying on that. So that's actually pretty cool.
Is it appellate courts or is it appellate? Or is it appellate bay? Well, it's appellate courts. Is it,
Yeah,
how do you
appellate
pronounce it?
courts,
Appellate courts? Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like if a decision was decided in a trial, you can appeal and the appellate court will like go through it and they'll establish if it was affirmed in part affirmed or reversed in part.
You're learning all of
Damages.
my legal stuff.
So,
All the legality of life.
yeah. I don't know how you're not in jail. Because, I don't know, I can't think of anything funny to say with that. I don't know why I didn't say it.
Oh my god.
Again, like after we stopped playing, after the stream ended, I continued to watch a Paragon video.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Why? I'm just so sad all the time about Paragon. We need like another game like Paragon to play.
There should be one getting developed, but that's few and far in between.
Later, loser.
I'm so sad.
Later, loser.
I'm trying to get that dry form ready. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Alright,
Oh
we're
wow,
actually gonna-
okay. So, predecessor closed alpha Paragon 2 in early 2019. So, who knows?
Yeah, I'm probably actually gonna definitely check that out. Like, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to play like League of Legends or anything like that. I'm not going to go that far down the rabbit hole. But anything like
pretty far down
Paragon,
the rabbit
that's
hole, yeah.
yeah. I mean, do you ever see the commercials on YouTube for League of Legends?
Yes.
They're so annoying. Oh my gosh.
One of
so
them used
cringy.
what was it? You Say Run.
Oh my, no, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. It was. I thought it was pretty funny.
I mean, I saw a video. It was using Spider-Man PS4, and they used You Say Run. Not gonna lie, the game looked that much better just with that that freaking song. That song makes anything better.
Yeah, so it literally makes crap look better.
Going and take a crap, take a huge deuce.
Huge dude.
What's that for?
Alright,
Only
time to
about
learn
how
about
to
revenge
this
value,
form.
kids.
Aren't both those people Pete?
Yep. But
Aren't they fighting themselves?
the time will serve repeat will actually help you out a lot.
But wow. Wow. 10 games that are like Paragon. You got Smite, Air Mech, Fortnite, Dota 2, Clash of Clans. Clash of Clans.
Clash of Clans is nothing
How the
like
frick
that.
is Clash of Clans the same? You piece of Battleborn with Paladins and Hawken. What's Air Mech? It's on. I actually do like it's free to play action strategy. Oh, come on. Oh, that's it. I don't care about action. I don't want strategy like that. Let's see. I can't tell if it's me fighting or is that.
Nice. And we just got one of the most busted pieces of magic in any RPG.
How busted are we talking?
Like boss killing in like
Swipe left?
probably 30 seconds busted.
That's pretty busted.
Yeah. And we got Wisdom Form, yay! We'll
Alright,
be
what's
using
the-
that
what's
form
Paladins?
probably like once. That'll be it.
I'm looking at Paladins right now because everyone's always told me about Paladins and
I played it before. Not
you
as
didn't
fun
like
as
it though, I don't think.
yeah, not as fun as Overwatch.
Is it the same type of premise?
Yep.
Oh, it's a freaking first-person shooter.
Yeah, I don't
I don't want a first person. I like the third person.
I don't care for it much. So
I mean, again, it's first person. I don't want a first-person shooter, you know?
yeah. But it's like a hero-based shooter, but it's yeah. Paragon's third person was better even for that. So I actually think the more I talk about it, the more I just get pissed off that Paragon will probably should have survived the onslaught of modern day video game hype. Wait, Mono, I forgot. Did you say that you didn't really care for the Pirates world in this game?
I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad world. I'm just saying that, like, I mean, I think it's good. It just wasn't super memorable for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it wasn't just like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. It was like, okay, this is kind of cool. It's Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, I like those movies, but like the freaking pirates have crossbows. I don't get why they have crossbows.
Yeah.
But it's a kid-friendly game, so that's definitely why. But have you seen the new Kim Possible?
No, and I have no desire to see it.
Well, like they're making a live action of it.
Yeah, I've seen like the side-by-side comparisons that they show on like Twitter of it. It just, it looks so much cringeworthy than I really wanted it to be.
They have a foam treatment that makes varicose veins disappear. Like the veins go away. Wow. Sclerosant? I can't. It causes the large vein to shrink up and close up. What the? It allows for blood to reroute to healthier and be healthier in veins. Wow, that is insane.
It's nuts.
Yeah. Wow, that's insane. They actually have a treatment for that. But yeah, no, I think Pirates of the Caribbean is still a great world, though. I just, I don't know. I think the new Pirates of the Caribbean is going to be, it's Kingdom Hearts 3, so it's going to be way better. I think the whole game, I think Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to literally be is the best Kingdom Hearts to be made, in my opinion. We don't have the game yet, so it's kind of hard to judge it. People may like the first one better, which I don't know why. The game's hard as balls.
Yeah.
But,
did you know the original IGN score for KH2 is actually the lowest in the series?
Sorry, say it again.
The KH2 had the lowest score out of any of the KH games.
That's shocking, but I bet it
From
scores
an
lower
IGN
just because.
review, yeah.
That's just because, I mean, it was back then, and I don't know.
And I can understand it a little bit because they were like judging it on like PS2 vanilla Kingdom Hearts 2, and probably not the majesty that is the HD remix, but still, they gave Kingdom Hearts 2 a 7.5.
Where are you taking?
And they gave well, of course, I mean, deservedly, they probably gave the original like a 9 out of 10, I think. Even then, that was 2005, maybe, or 2000, whatever it was in the PS2. When the PS2
it was back in the day, and I think how they rated gaming was just so different.
Yeah, back when they had standards.
Yeah, I do think so. I think that it would definitely score higher now than it would back then.
Because I'm
I mean,
pretty sure
it probably does score now. I mean, if you looked at the reviews that people give, probably the game you're playing, I can't remember what it's called. What's it called? Like the edition that you have, a 2.8 or whatever it's called. Like $10, the review score is pretty high.
yeah, I would hope so.
So, but then again, look at the path. It's like, oh, this is a crap game. It's low, and I'm like, get out of here, you crap. News for Anthem. EA is working to fix the server issues that are currently impacting Anthem's VIP demo. It's bad.
Oh my god.
I swear, here's a comment from this guy. It says, it's still a demo, though, not a full game. You're getting mad at a demo, but it's working now, so stop being mad and play the game. I get so annoyed with people who say it's just a demo.
Sounds like a fanboy.
Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, when is it released? Anthem release date.
I'm pretty sure it's in March.
February 22nd.
Oh no, okay.
February 22nd. So, just saying, there is not a whole lot of things that are going to be able to change in that short amount of time.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, this is just a beta, or out, whatever this is. It's a demo, so I mean, obviously there'll be a little bit of things I guess they can fix because I mean it's a month out, but if this is a demo and it's that close to release, there's not a lot of things they can change. Nothing, no new content they're going to add, nothing. That's the game. I mean, that's literally the game. That's how it's going to be. That's what it's going to play as. Like, I mean, there's just some things that you just can't fix until like it's completely released, and you can kind of work on some things, but the idea and mentality that it's just a demo and it'll get better when it gets fully released has been proven false every single time. Like, you can't name me a game where that was the case. Like Destiny, it's just a demo, man. It'll get better. No, it didn't. It did not get better. The problems were still there. They didn't add new content. That was it. So Houseway, like, I mean, you literally can't. There's no. Prove it to me, and you can't. I mean, I would love to hear an argument that tells me the other way around, but I'll never forget one of our brothers back in the day when we were in that fraternity. One of them like absolutely loved the new Battlefront. I think it was Battlefront 1 or 2.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
You know exactly who I'm talking about. Starts with
Yeah.
an S and last name ends with the H. Just got married. Literally, he was just preaching its dude. Like, he was sucking it bad. And I was just like, dude, I love you, but like, you really don't know what quality games look like, do you? Like, I'm sorry, you really don't know what it looks like, do you? Like, and he was just like, it's a great game. I don't know if people get upset. Blah, blah, blah. I said, bro, that's because you are not an avid gamer that understands what an actual game should comprise of and how much content it should have at release. But hey, what the crap do I know? I just, love the franchise way more than you do.
Dang.
And I'm willing enough to get mad at it, because anger is a beautiful thing if you use it the right way. They're making a new Shenmue game, Shenmue 3, in August 27th. Did you know that?
Yes, I never actually played any of the Shenmues. Apparently they're like
Well,
really
they're
good.
apparently really terrible.
Oh dang.
Like, they're time-based, like actual time-based.
Actual time-based.
I know it's actually actual time-based, but like, man, they... So, here's my question. Do you want to talk about politics and political stuff on the channel, or no?
Yeah, we can. Might as well.
So I just saw this on Facebook. Tennessee bill would ban abortions after unborn baby's heartbeat begins.
Dang.
That's what I was saying. I mean, if you don't want to talk about this stuff, you don't have to. That doesn't bother me. I just thought that was interesting.
We'll save it for Kingdom Hearts 3, dang it. Because the only problem is if I talk about that, it's going to ruin my chill vibe that I've got going on with this stream right now. It's probably the only reason.
I'm sorry, what about the stream?
Wow. It'll just ruin my, or not ruin it, but it'll take me out of my chill
Nah,
stream
we don't
vibe.
have to talk about that stuff. I just thought it'd be interesting.
Yeah. Can I summon Chicken Little? There we go. Let's go, Chicken Little.
Nothing more together. Why those freaking guys have crossbows?
I keep forgetting that Chicken Little actually heals me when he's doing this stuff too. It's actually pretty dope.
The chicken don't even fight, or he just heals you. Is that you said he heals you?
Yeah, he heals and he also like draws them closer to you. Oh, that was cool.
I forgot that was a Disney movie.
But he's also really good for this world because a lot of the pirates like to stay away from you while you're trying to hit them, and he just like sucks them back in pretty much. probably actually use it here again. Yeah, let's just use Chicken Little again. Let's see, who's really good at summoning this game too? Oh, Peter Pan is, yeah. He's actually pretty dope. Oh, what the heck? Chicken. Oh, he's still here with me. That's actually pretty dope.
Oh, that's stuck in my head. Kim Possible. I actually watched the entire Kim Possible series, like, probably less than a year ago.
Oh,
It's all on YouTube.
is it really?
Yeah, I watched all of it, and it was, not gonna lie, it's probably one of the best moments of my life. Like, I loved it. It was just fantastic. It was a, like, throwback to when I was a kid. Just, oh man, I loved it. It was a girl show, obviously, because I had a girl, main protagonist. Like, you had Ron Stoppable. Like, Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable. That's, like, just great writing in the names. I love that. But you know what you're seeing a lot now? These new companies that are making these new TV shows, they literally cannot make anything new and it's good anymore. Have you noticed that? It's like they have to use the past to make money. They have to like resell things they've already done in the past. That just blows my mind to do that.
Yeah, it is, because like they just know the quality of it was just up there.
But the quality was so great and everyone loved it because they did it a certain way. And now they won't do it that way again. And, yeah, it just blows my mind.
Yeah, it's honestly more shocking than anything else. What the heck did Donald get? Oh, nothing useful. Okay, of course, Donald.
The Division 2 beta comes out February 7th, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that's another saddening game.
Yeah.
Oh, since you haven't seen any of the silhouette fights, let me try to show you one of those real quick. Let me just show you how absurd this is.
Talking about Naruto silhouette?
No, the Organization 13 silhouettes. Just listen to this. How out of control this fight gets. You might recognize her. Also, really good music too. This is actually really hard.
Place your bets, people. Will Ares get that A whooped? Tune in next week on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that's called getting swiped left on.
Hey, son, so how's your day? Well, Mom, I got swiped left on today.
Yeah,
What does that mean? You don't
it's
want
a
to know.
hard swipe left. The fun thing about those is that it progressively, probably as I go through the run, I'm probably gonna go back and actually do them all over again because I'll actually be able to win.
Can you see? Oh, you got absolutely thrashed.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it kicked me out of your freaking stream. It does that sometimes. I don't know why it does that.
Yeah, that's
It
strange.
was like, be like, it was like, oh, you were finished. Well, allow me to retort.
That means you're retort.
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides. I like to think that I'm a righteous man, you know.
I mean, you know.
Hey, you want to catch some hands?
Not really.
How many hands do you wish to catch?
Three hands.
At least, I like to catch at least 3 hands.
Better get those supersized.
Rip. Again, I'm watching your stream right now, and it says you have 0 people watching.
What the heck? Okay, this fight shouldn't be too bad. Should be.
I cannot get over the Pirates of Crossbows. That is seriously bothering me. Like, it is really bothering me right now. Like, why?
Alrighty, here we go. We gotta fight Barbosa here. And his little heartless thing, yeah. One second, Jack. Fun fight about this, well, fun fact about this fight, you can actually lose if Jack dies during the fight.
I have a really random big question for you.
What's that?
Do you think that, like, your first love, like, you ever truly get over them?
Not sure.
I don't know why I was thinking about that. When I have free time, I think a lot. I don't know, that just thought just came across my head.
Come on, Barbosa, what are you doing, dude?
Currently playing some Bravely Default right now.
Oh, nice.
It's not bad. I really like it. Tiz, who's the main character, he's Bryce Papenbrook, which is our boy.
Yeah. There we go.
Didn't you say that you had Pokemon tournament, that fighter one?
Oh yeah, Pokemon Tournament? Yeah. Pokemon
Yeah,
Tournament's
do you still
fun.
have that?
Yeah.
I don't know if you still play that or not.
Yeah, Pokemon Tournament's awesome. Like,
How awesome are you talking?
in all actuality, it's pretty awesome. Ooh!
Ooh!
Good lord, look
Dirt?
at that.
Dirt? I've never seen that. Was that against Barbosa?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was kind of tasty. Dang. Yeah, that was absolutely tasty.
Light! Here! Hold it! I'm out!
So Aries still coming downtown to this weekend?
Yes. It'll be probably Friday night, but yeah, I'll be coming down.
It's going down, bro.
Yes, it shall. But let's see. What did I already use my stuff here? Yeah, aerial finish. What I want? No, that's not good.
Remember when you said you were going to do the Kingdom Key the entire time?
Oh.
I can't believe you actually did that for like that amount of time. That fight took forever just because you used that one key.
Yes, I was like, why did I even... Who made me agree to this?
How far we fell.
Alright. Well, I actually think I'm going to go ahead and stream here. It's probably a good place before we start going into the more longer part of the game, which will be Agrabah, Halloween Town, and then probably not going to do the Lion King, and then we'll go back into Hollow Bastion and do that, and should be good. Unless I just really feel like doing Lion King, we probably won't do it. We're definitely not doing Atlantica.
Remember who you are.
Remember who you are.
Remember who you are.
So we went
Freaking
from level 16 to what? 22? Yeah, sounds about right. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and end it right there. But make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to check out Mondo's channel as well.
Thank you, kind sir.
But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Peace out, and have a great day.